Hello fellow creatives, this is Munya Scripts from Munya Scripts Lifestyle. Today we are going to be discussing some of the benefits of hiring wedding planners or event planners. Okay, so if at all I'm going to be organizing a bigger function, whether it is smaller or a bigger function, why would I need to rent or hire a wedding planner or a planner? Mm, there are quite a number of reasons why you would need to hire a wedding planner if at all it is your wedding or any sort of event planner. Okay, because now hiring a wedding planner is a great way to take some of the pressure away from yourself and even your partner. Okay, say you're someone who is basically new to the wedding industry. A lot of people, like there are a lot of service providers or there are a lot of service providers or wedding vendors, okay, even events vendors, say photographers, um, people who cook, okay, who provide cooking services, tents, um, who supply drinks, wines and champagnes. um, so all of those are basically event vendors. Okay, so you hiring out an event planner will help you because this person handles the of the details and stays on top of all the little things that you wouldn't necessarily think about. Okay, and avoiding a lot of extra costs. Okay, this is with who? The events planner or that wedding planner that you hire on your wedding day. Okay, this person helps you control and keep everything in control from all the, like the service providers or suppliers. Okay, so that is one of the reasons that you need to have this person by your side or this person hired. Because if I'm like to hire maybe a photographer or a videographer or a person to cook on my wedding day, the first thing I would happen to ask myself is, yes, I've seen that this person cooks well, I've visited the offices, but if I happen to give this person my money, will this person do his best to see that maybe I get the best services? Will he do his work? Will he do what he has promised? All that goes to the hands of the what? The wedding planner or the events planner, because we expect that this person has worked with those people for some time. So instead of me, who is the wedding owner, struggling around, um, asking myself, stressing myself to see that these people provide the best services, if I talk to this wedding planner and gives me maybe someone he trusts, someone who is to provide, okay, then it means I would have saved time. So that is all with a wedding what? A wedding planner or an event what? Planner. So specifically, let me give you the top benefits of hiring a wedding what? A wedding planner. First of all, to save the valuable what? Time. Okay. So how do we save time? Okay. One of the most popular reasons couples hire wedding planners is to help save valuable time and effort in planning process. Okay, as well as the wedding itself, from choosing the venue to organizing suppliers. Okay, then professional wedding planners take care of all hard work, allowing you and your partner to focus on other things like celebrating your engagement. Okay, even with just 6 months along. So okay, anyway, so the first thing that you should have in mind is the top best some of my top best reasons why we like need to hire wedding planners is to save the valuable time. In this, instead of you struggling to look, as I explained in the first place, okay, you looking out for who will do this, will he do his best after seeing that yes he does it, but on your wedding will he do his best? So instead of wasting all that time, so your wedding planner comes in because he has already worked with some of them, and he's already willing also to like have that task of questioning them. As for you, you're happy the other side, dancing around, smiling with your partner. That is his struggle to see that these people provide the best services. Then to maximize your wedding budget in the best possible way. Okay, so with these wedding planners, they help you to maximize your budget. So if you provided money for maybe to, because with most of the times, let me say for food, so if you happen to go to those bigger restaurants and they like charge you for food, they like charge you for specific place, that a plate with maybe chicken, meat, and maybe a full plate with meat, chicken, and all the other delicious stuff is maybe 25. Okay, maybe 25,000. Let me put it in dollars. Maybe it is maybe $5. Okay, a plate. So this person is the person who is going to see that every person on the wedding takes at least a plate that is approximate to 5 or 6 what dollars. Okay, you get that? Because for you, you want to come from the other side and come and see, are they doing what we agreed upon? Because if you have no someone to monitor them, you may find that some are even not given meat, some are not given chicken. They're like, this is finished, yet you paid for everything. So then number 3 is to avoid costly mistakes and negotiable value for money in all aspects. So where it needs negotiation, because remember, you're someone who is new in the wedding industry, but these people will believe that maybe wedding planners or events planners would have maybe worked in the field of weddings, maybe of events for some good time. So they know the cost of almost everything. They also know where they can get at least cheaper stuff, that is not cheaper in a way that it does not meet the standards, but they know like how to go around the costs to see that they can happen to reduce the costs somehow, somewhere. Okay, so with wedding planners, they help you, like say you forget maybe the hairpin, you forget something, so they always have plan B's. They always plan in case of this, in case of this. That is how they happen maybe to avoid the costly what mistakes that you would have incurred as you, a new person in the wedding industry, maybe in the events what industry. Okay, maybe you arrange for a show, that is why you need an events planner, okay, to avoid silly mistakes that you would incur and they make you pay more. Okay, maybe they cost you more. Okay, then number 4, to put out fires on the wedding day and lead up to big day. So let me say that there are some mistakes that can happen to come, okay, and they may also maybe they may cost you. Say you arrange a certain function, then maybe it is a wedding function and it happens to rain immediately after people having organized, maybe the decorator having organized. Okay, so now you'll get depressed, you'll get into stress, because it is you like controlling everything. It is you to supervise the decorator, it is you to supervise the person cooking, it is you to supervise any other service provider. So to prevent that and that stress, that is why you need an events what planner. So keep that in mind. It is not that for those people who rent out or who hire events planners, it is not that they have a lot of money to spend on their function or on their event, but it is a matter of seeing that they happen to reduce the costs they would have incurred, maybe the mistakes they would have gone into that would cost them. For their recommendations of tried and tested reputable suppliers, say this is what I started with. Okay, so for you who is basically new into the wedding industry or the events industry, you would maybe look at hiring maybe someone who is who is good in photography, besides that who is good in maybe videography or even cooking. But you don't know, will this person provide the best services as he promises or as what he has showed you? Okay, so if you are not sure, instead of putting yourself into stress, you would talk to the maybe the wedding planner, because in his notebook we expect for the time he has worked on different weddings, he has gotten into exposure of service providers or suppliers that do their best to see that they bring out what they promised. Okay, so he knows the best videographers, he knows the best photographers, he knows the best people at cooking, and they like provide the best services. So if you happen to consult this person, I believe you can get the best. So with the time I've like spent in the wedding industry and birthdays and sort of that sort and videography, at least I would happen to recommend you to some people that can do their best to get you covered. So if at all you are someone organizing your wedding soon, if at all you are organizing your any sort of function soon, endeavor to say that you contact me via the numbers in the description of this video below, so that I may recommend some good people. I also do photography and videography, so if at all you have a movie you want to shoot, if at all you want to consult about how to like benefit from your music, how you can copyright it, how you like can say that you get it to these different streaming platforms all over the world, endeavor to see that you contact me via WhatsApp on those numbers below this video in the description. So endeavor to see that you contact me. The other benefit is to ensure nothing is overlooked. Okay, so when it comes to any aspect for your wedding, a planner will always be thinking, what if? Okay, so what if this happens? What if this person forgets the wedding rings? So what if this person does this? So that is the effort of a wedding planner, because they would have maybe gotten into like some of those mistakes, they would have maybe witnessed some of those mistakes, so they help you to overcome them and try to avoid them. Then the last thing is to understand your vision and ensure it is created. So with you hiring a wedding planner, you may say maybe I want to like have my wedding a little bit smaller, but it would look like this, it would that. So if at all you have something that your vision that you want to ensure and see that it comes into existence on your wedding, so it is the duty of the wedding planner to see that everything moves the best way. I've so far seen weddings whereby people sit in a way they are like they arranged. Maybe the bride's parents, the groom's parents, maybe all that. So maybe each person sits on a specific number. Okay, so all of that is basically the role of the wedding planner, to see that no one is complaining, no one is missing food, no one is maybe wanting something that was catered for. Maybe all of that is the duty of the wedding planner or the events planner, to see that everything is catered for and everyone is contented at the wedding. Okay, instead of you, who is basically the owner of that wedding, maybe of that event, suffocating with pressures of different people demanding different services. So to avoid that, that is why you need to like hire a wedding planner or an events planner to avoid all of that. So Please, thank you for watching all this far. Thank you for having subscribed to the Munya Scripts lifestyle, and endeavor to see that you subscribe if you haven't, so that you do not miss out on any of the videos I happen to release. And please comment, click that thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't, and help me share these videos to a number of people, so that I also get encouraged to make more and make more, and we share as creative people and improve our lives as creative people. Thank you for watching, and take care, because a healthy mind, so endeavor to see that you keep yourself healthy, you keep yourself happy, and we meet in the next videos. Thank you.